Okay, I thought I would make a wee video of our outwintering setup, such as it is at the moment. These are a combination really of late born suckler calves. So there's Simmental and Limousin and a Charlie. They would be from our own cows. They would have been born sort of late summertime last year. And there's autumn born dairy cross calves that I've reared. Now the field they're currently walking in is, as you can see, grazed down and starting to get tramped a wee bit. It's really just a lieback, so it's to provide somewhere with a bit of space for them to walk about on. That means they're not tramping the living daylights out of the redstart field. They don't liquefy the soil as much, and just helps prevent soil erosion and things. It also keeps them nice and dry and comfortable. They have access to this ruin here for a bit of shelter if it's really bad weather. That's not something that they necessarily have all the time, it just happens in this field that they do. What I tend to do is the field that I use as a lieback will then be planted in brassica the following year, so that it doesn't really matter whenever they tramp it and damage it. And the field that's currently in redstart will be planted out in grass next. These are younger cattle. They would be unlikely to be finished at a decent weight this winter. They're more likely to finish off grass in the summertime or the late spring. So this is just a way of cutting down our imported feeds, reducing our meal bill, taking the pressure off the housing, which in turn then saves straw. It also helps prevent health issues like pneumonia. It can be a bit labour intensive. On a real wet, miserable day, it's not the most fun thing in the world. But the cattle are so healthy out here. It gives us an excuse to walk over the ground to make sure, drinkers aren't leaking, things like that. I enjoy it most of the time. And it's really, really good for growing cattle. Like, that stuff there, it's not the best crop I've ever grown, but it is real high protein, real nutrient dense stuff, and they do thrive on it. And this is the sort of silage that you want on the redstart. It's not great stuff, it's more like dry cow silage. A wee bit of mould on it there, I'm sure that'll not matter too much. Dry, stocky, very fibrous. You could just feed hay or haylage if you wanted, but the protein's not really what you're looking for because they're getting their protein from the redstart. You just want something that keeps the rumen right, slows the rumen down, allows them to get the goodness out of the redstart. And also, if you start feeding them soft silage in here, they'll go through bales at a rate of knots like nobody's business. Whereas this just slows the whole thing down. They're happy, they're content, keeps their guts right.